Hello everyone, James here from JVC Paints. Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I've been able to put up a video, and thankfully I've got some time today before I head off to the city tonight for an appointment to give you part 3 of my Gallic Warrior Anvil unit. The other 2 parts, I'll try and put some things at the top here if you haven't seen them or you want to check them out again, feel free. This is the Victrix Gallic Warrior set. With an addition of the leftovers from the Chariot set of some heavy armored Gallic Warriors. So there's 54 guys in the unit. As you can see, I've also made a movement tray for these guys because it's such a large unit that, you know, it would be impossible to move them across the board in any other way. Let's take a look at some of the figures and I'll talk you through how I've painted them all up.
So here are all the figures. I'm going to go through and show you each of the stand from the unit itself. A lot of them are 3 per base. There's a couple that are just 1 or 2 on half bases. Because of the poses and the size of the guys and the way that their arms and shields and things are, these kind of barbarian horde armies are more effective, and I think on 3 by 40 by 40, whereas I think with, you know, Greeks like hoplites and, you know, maybe Roman legionaries, you could probably get 4 on a base. Yeah, doing the shields, I'll just reiterate the shields. What I was doing is I was doing the shields at the same time as the figures, doing them concurrently. I do one color, so I do like a whole bunch of red shields out at one time, or a whole bunch of blue shields out at one time, and then keep them separate, and added the shields absolutely last. It was the last step for the figures. The colors for the cloth and things like that, I was basically picking, when I was doing the 3 or 4 figures at a time, I'd pick 3 colors, and then I would just mix and match the colors to give them the stripes and the tartans and the interesting patterns and things like that. Some of them turned out pretty well. Some of them are kind of, you know, a bit iffy, but I think they turned out okay. The basing I was doing, like I said, I had to mix and match basically every single figure to make sure they weren't bumping into each other. But I would put down the figures, glue them down. I would put the putty around the lips of the bases, smooth that out, sand them, paint them, dry brush them, and then I was putting on the static grass and the flock later. I didn't go too crazy with the different bits and pieces I could have put on the bases, like grass clumps and things like that, that they sell. I wanted to keep it simple. As you can see, some of the base lips here, the stand lips I should say, I might have to go through and paint them again, but as an effect for a unit, and in such a sizable unit, I think it turned out pretty well. The figures themselves were great, of course, and I really enjoyed painting them all. Victrix makes some really awesome figures, and their Gallic range is just stellar. So yeah, that's all the figures. I'm looking forward to doing the command stand and having that up here pretty soon too.
Here they are one more time, the entire unit. They're kind of big, so I'm kind of panned out and up and back, and, you know, kind of like a bird's eye view of the entire unit here for you. What else I've got cooking for my Gauls is not much. I still have that command stand that I want to make, and then I think that's going to be it for the Gauls for a very, very long time. I do have some other projects coming up and for the summer, and I'm hoping to do sort of like a sneak preview kind of video here. Sooner rather than later would be good. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for checking it out. If you've got any comments or criticisms or anything or questions or whatever, throw them down in the comments below, and I'll endeavor to get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Until then, guys, have a great weekend. Stay cool. Plenty of fluids. It's hot out there. It is boiling here. Bugs the size of your fist. Crickets all the time. Cicadas all the time. So you guys keep those brushes moving, and we'll catch you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.